about Beyond? What is the game about?
So Beyond is the story of Jodie Holmes and her connection with a mysterious entity. It is that connection that is the driving factor of the whole story, the whole game. Kind of find out what the entity is, why they're connected. It's all that Jodie's ever known. She's always been connected, and throughout the game you play 15 years of her life where you really discover what that connection is all about.
It was earlier revealed that Jodie will be played by an actress.
Yes.
What's the name of the actress, and what's the cooperation between you and her?
Okay, so Jodie is being played by Ellen Page, who you would have seen in Inception, for example, and she has committed to the game to do, really, really intensive performance capture. So the way things work at Quantic these days is really, really the top-notch, the high-tech Hollywood technology for motion capture. For Heavy Rain, they had 28 cameras in their mocap studio. Now they've upgraded to 64 cameras in the one studio. It's a fully soundproof studio, and that's similar, if not the same technology that was used on Avatar, for example. So it really is the top of the line. And so Ellen is, along with the fellow actors, doing what we call full performance capture, where she has the mocap nodules on her face and on the suit, and in one shot you capture the speech, the facial animation, and the body animation all in one go, and that way we get a full, really true to life performance, exactly how she's performed the entire acting sequence. So she's been doing that, and she's been really committed to the game from day one. So she's very excited about it.
As you mentioned, Heavy Rain was the previous product from Quantic Dream.
Yeah.
What are the evolutions from Heavy Rain to Beyond?
So there's a few. As I said before, the technology behind the game. So for the motion capture, that's one big evolution. Another is the technology of the game itself, the game engine. You may have seen the Kara video that we released earlier this year. So that was really a tech demo to say, here's what we can do with the new engine. And bear in mind that when we released Kara, it was about a year old already. So Beyond is really quite far ahead of that as well. In terms of gameplay, we're doing more of a focus on primary control, more direct control. So unlike Heavy Rain, where it was mostly QuickTime, or as we call them, MPARs, where you would just basically do the actions on screen as prompted on screen. Now that is used in combination with direct control of Jodie's movements, so making her run down the corridor, for example, and then dodging obstacles on the right stick. So the two go hand in hand now, so that's an evolution of the gameplay there. But on top of that as well, when you control the entity, that is fully direct control, and that's something that really was completely absent from Heavy Rain. So again, another evolution of the systems that we're using.
Guys at Quantic Dream, this is my last question. Guys at Quantic Dream, they did Omicron,
yes.
They did Fahrenheit,
yes.
They did Heavy Rain, and now Beyond.
Yeah.
What is the line between these products, if you see any?
That's an interesting question. I think it's really an evolution of what we can do with influencing a story. It's not a movie, it's something where it's interactive, you are in control of the key choices, and I think that's really been the thread between the games, where what can we do in that early stage, and then growing throughout all the projects, and really the choices become bigger, the impact of the choices become bigger, and the gameplay itself becomes more involved and more refined, as well as all the technology, as well as all the story, the music and the acting, everything else. It's just growing and growing to become a truly Hollywood experience that you are in control of, and that's really the key to all of the interactive drama products that we make.
Okay.